Assignment 16. Read A Season of Discontent. Oxford Discover Student Book page 48 to 51. Assalamu alaikum dear students. How are you? I hope you're doing well and enjoying your eLessons and Zoom classes and also working on your home tasks with responsibility. A Season of Discontent. Let's begin. I want you to open page 49 of your Oxford Discover Student Book. Before you read, think, can a mask be important? Why or why not? Exercise D. Learn. Internal and external conflict. A good story always involves a problem or a conflict. Some conflicts take place inside a character's mind. These internal conflicts might be about something the character fears or a difficult decision. Other conflicts take place outside of the character. These external conflicts usually involve other characters or the settings of the story. As you read, look for examples of internal and external conflict. Read the short story, then fill in the organizer. As she stared into the dark cave, Megan trembled with fear. Something large was coming toward her, grunting and growling. The smell of a wild animal hung in the air. "Hello," she called out. "Who's there?" Megan wanted to run, but she felt too frightened. Just then, a huge shape rose up in the darkness. A black bear. Megan started running, faster than she had ever run before. She ran from one chamber of the cave to the next, looking for a way out. Where was the exit? Now the organizer. You have to write the character's name, her internal conflicts, and her external conflicts. Exercise E. Words in context. Scan the play on page 50 to 51 and circle these words. As you read, try to guess what the words mean. Control, mood, adapt, accurately, dissent, doubt. Exercise F. Answer the questions before you read. Which season is your favorite? About how long is each season? Now I am going to play an audio track for you of the comprehension from page 50 to 51. Listen to it carefully and read it yourself again with correct pronunciation.
Page 50. Read. A Season of Discontent.
The lights come up. On stage are 4 actors, each wearing a mask that represents a season. The actor playing Spring is standing at the center of the stage. Winter, summer, and fall stand off to the side, arguing with each other. In front of Spring, a child is sitting in a lawn chair, wearing a pair of red rubber boots.
And here's another reason I am the most important season. The sun rises earlier when I come around, and plants begin to grow. I'm obviously very powerful, and therefore I'm sure you'll agree that I should be in charge of the weather.
Spring, this speech is taking an eternity.
What about you, Winter? You once took control for 2 whole weeks. By the time it was my turn, I felt like I'd been living on a glacier.
Isn't anyone ready for a transition? I feel as though we could all use a nice change.
All of you, stop talking while I'm talking. It's extremely irritating. You're supposed to be enjoying my spectacular weather.
Winter walks over and stands in front of Spring. The child takes off the red rubber boots and puts on a hat and scarf.
Well, guess what, Spring? I'm taking over. and I'm putting myself in charge. So, who's in the mood for a blizzard?
Spring, fall, and summer stamp their feet to get warm as winter blows cold air.
This is ridiculous. I hate being cold.
Oh, you always say that. And I have to tell you, it gets really tedious. Just relax. You'll adapt and get used to it.
Summer walks over to winter and stands in front of winter. The child takes off the hat and scarf and puts on a pair of sunglasses.
Get out your sunblock and spend some time outside, everybody. It's finally your vacation time. Get ready for fun, because summer is running the show now.
Nobody cares about me. I'm not warm enough for spring and summer, and I'm not cold enough for winter. I'm impossible to categorize accurately.
Fall taps Summer on the shoulder. Summer ignores Fall. Fall hesitates, then steps in front of Summer. The child takes off the sunglasses and puts on a sweater.
Hey, you can't do that. I didn't even have enough time to make a decent frost. Listen, Fall, for the last time, you're not important. I can cover everything with ice and snow. I can literally stop traffic.
That's so typical of you, Winter. You never want anyone else to have an opportunity to shine.
Look, it's fall, the unexceptional season.
Unexceptional. Just because I'm the season that causes life to wither and decay doesn't mean I don't have feelings. I'm more powerful than any of you.
Spring jumps in front of Fall.
No, you're not. I can be soft and warm, or I can be stormy and tempestuous. Without me, nothing would ever grow.
The child starts to put on the red rubber boots, but Summer jumps in front of Spring. The child starts to put on sunglasses, but immediately takes them off when Winter jumps in front of Summer. Soon, all 4 seasons are trying to be the one in front. The child is now wearing the sweater, the sunglasses, the scarf and hat, and one of the rubber boots. The child gets up and turns to face the seasons.
That's enough! Stop arguing.
The 4 seasons stare at the child.
Finally. Listen, all of you are powerful and important, and like it or not, you all need each other. You just need a schedule you can follow consistently. Spring, you start. You get 3 months.
3 entire months? Wow!
That's not fair!
You're all going to get 3 months. First spring, then summer. After that, it's fall's turn. And last, winter. Everybody gets exactly the same amount of time, and everybody works together. Haven't any of you ever heard of cooperation?
Cooperation? What a great idea! We'll never have to argue again.
The child takes off the scarf, hat, sweater, and sunglasses, puts on the second red rubber boot, sits down on the lawn chair, and gives a big sigh.
I doubt that, but at least life will be more predictable.
Lights out.
I hope you listened to it carefully. Now I am going to read the sight words and some important words from the text which you will circle on your books. You know that you have to repeat after me. Sight words. Eternity. Transition. Irritating. Spectacular. Categorize. Frost. Literally. Wither. Decay. Tempestuous. Schedule. Consistently. Predictable. Now some important words. Control. Mood. Adapt. Accurately. Descent. Doubt. Blizzard. Ridiculous. Now we will move towards our home task, Your first home task is that you have to record the sight words and some important words with correct pronunciation and send the audio to me on the email given at the bottom of the screen. Learn and revise the sight words and some important words and use them in your sentences in your notebook. Alright students, that's the end of our lesson today. See you in the next video. Till then, take care and Allah Hafiz.